A damaged skin barrier will present itself in dry, flaky, itchy, scaly skin, acne, and the likes. So if you have a damaged skin, you tend to have very tight feeling skin, you have rough skin, and it feels very, very dehydrated. So how do you restore the skin barrier? We'll be talking about skin barrier and how to restore a damaged skin barrier. Once again, my name is Uriofe Ajetumobi and welcome back to my channel. So let's dive right in. What is the skin barrier? The skin is the outermost layer of the body, right? You can see. Now the skin contains of different layers. It has about 3 layers, and the topmost layer is called the stratum corneum, and it is called the brick wall, okay? And it can also be described as, or contains, the acid mantle. It has a very, very important role it plays in the body. It prevents the body from losing moisture. The body has a lot of water, and without the acid mantle, without the stratum corneum, the body is going to lose all its water, and the body is going to get very, very dehydrated. It also prevents or serves as a protective wall. It can be called a brick wall. It serves as a protective wall of the skin to prevent different aggressors from different infections, different attacks from the environment, things that come to get into the skin, and if they can get through the skin, they can get into the body. So a lot of health function comes with the acid mantle, with the stratum corneum, because it actually protects the skin from so many damaging irritants and infections and aggressors from the environment, and it's so important. Now this acid mantle this acid mantle where we find in this stratum corneum, it has very, very important lipids, fatty acids, cholesterol, keratin, and ceramides, which form that very, very protective layer or thick brick wall that protects the skin from external dangers and aggressors. So how do you know that your acid mantle or your skin barrier is broken? It's going to present itself in some of the things I mentioned earlier, in having very dry, itchy, scaly, or scaly skin, itching. It's also going to have dark patches or just have patches. It can tend to have acne when you find yourself exposed to infections, bacteria, viruses, and the likes. Also, you can find it displayed from people who have genetical issues like psoriasis and acne and eczema and different other kind of skin infection. So you have to know that the skin barrier plays a lot of role for the overall health of the body and also in protecting the skin. Now, how do you protect your acid mantle? How do you protect your skin barrier when it's already broken? Or let's put it at, how can that damage be done? The damage can be done it can happen from various reasons. For instance, the weather. When you have very dry atmosphere, dry weather, you have humid, very, very humid, dry weather, where you have a lot of sun exposure, too much sun exposure, also exposure to alkaline products, soaps and all that alkaline, because the acid mantle actually has a pH of 4.7, and most products tend to range between 3.7 down to 8.2 or more. So there's a likelihood that the skin care product that is being used is really alkaline, and it's going to bring an imbalance to the pH of the skin. So there's going to be an imbalance in the skin's pH, and it will affect the skin barrier and of course the acid mantle. So that means that because the acid mantle tends to be slightly acidic, it gives a protective wall against aggressors, infections, viruses, bacteria that come to attack the skin and of course the body. So it shields it off, fight it off. And that's why it's important that you pay attention to the pH of skincare products that you use. So it can come from dry skin, it's the environment, the weather. It can come from exposure of sun. It can come from the pH, okay, and also genetical disorders like psoriasis and all can make the skin barrier get broken. Now, I've mentioned that. How do you know that it's damaged? That your skin barrier is damaged. You will notice that in all those symptoms like itchy, scaling, and dry skin, rough skin, and acne, sensitivity, inflamed skin. Sometimes the skin is inflamed and it has bacteria. So the focus you should have is how to restore, because it's not enough to know what the problem. The first step in solving any problem is identify the problem. That's why you should know the importance of the skin barrier, that the skin has its natural barrier, which is the acid mantle, okay, the natural barrier from the topmost layer of the skin, the stratum corneum, which is the acid mantle, and it contains keratin, it contains fatty acid, cholesterol, and ceramide. So when there's an imbalance, there's not going to be the required levels of each of these contents in the acid mantle, in the stratum corneum, and that imbalance will give rise to overgrowth of some bacteria and all that. And what are ceramides? Ceramides are like waxing stuffs, or do I say waxy substance that is a natural product, okay? It's a natural product of the yeast that is produced on the surface of the skin. So it is meant to fight, to protect, and cushion. It provides like a seal off on the skin from things getting directly into the skin and damaging the skin. So you need to pay attention that your skin barrier is preserved, and that's why it's important that you do not use too harsh chemicals or too alkaline products on your skin. So how do you restore it? The first thing is to simplify your routine. If you have very dry, scaly, itchy, patchy skin, rough skin, then you need to watch out for the products that you use. Ensure that those products, the pH is between 4.0 to 5.0. The pH is between 4.0 to 5.0. So you pay attention to the pH. Simplify your routine. Use just the very basic. If you have lots of things in your routine, simplify it to your cleanser, simplify it to your serum and moisturizer. Of course, your sunscreen. Those are basic things you need to have. And do not over exfoliate. Over exfoliating can disrupt your acid mantle and of course get your skin barrier broken. And do not over cleanse as well. All those things have adverse effect on your skin barrier. Also, you can try a plant-based oil to replenish and of course your skin and seal up the surface of your skin. You can try plant-based oils like jojoba oil, like argan oil, like almond oil, like canola oil, coconut oil in your skincare routine. Maybe especially for your body care, you can mix it in it, or once you're done with your body cream, you use it, rub it in your hand, put it in your hand and rub it on the surface of your skin as a seal-up. It helps to replenish and repair the skin barrier. So you can include that, especially if you have a dry skin. You might want to try castor oil. Castor oil is lightweight, it doesn't clog the pores, but it can be heavy rather but it doesn't clog the pores. It's an healthy oil and it's good for dry skin. It helps to seal up the surface of the skin so that it can prevent water loss, so you can lock in the moisture and help to fight any external thing from getting into the skin. And it's also anti-aging and it's very good for dry skin. It also helps with wrinkling and all those cracks, scaliness that might skin that might have come, and itchiness that might have come from the dry excessive dehydration of the skin. So one of the other things you can do to restore is to look for formulations that include ceramides and also moisturizers like petrolatum and glycerin or hyaluronic acid. You know, those are things that are rich, that will help to restore moisture, but much more lock-in moisture. And you can try this product from Oriflame. It's a good repair for your skin barrier, and it can restore and lock in moisture. It's called the overnight mask. Okay, it helps to moisturize, hydrate, and restore, repair actually also. So it's a good one. And you know, petrolatum is also good, and also glycerin. So try good moisturizers that can help in lock in moisture. And remember not to over exfoliate. Remember to pay attention to the pH of the product that you are using. In all, it is important that your skin barrier is in place. It is very, very important for your overall skin health. It's very important for your overall skin health, to prevent dehydration, to prevent attack, because once that barrier is broken, there is straight access into your bloodstream from different bacteria, infections, and things coming from the outside and the environment. And once that gets into your body, you know, you'll be dead. So it's just something that the skin actually protects the body a lot from different attacks. So the skin barrier is that brick wall. Another name is called, it's a brick wall that shields it, you know, the skin from different aggressors, irritants, and dangers that may come. So I'm sure you got value from this video. I'm sure you got value. You know someone who has a broken skin barrier, you know, share this video with them. And remember that there's more video coming, so make sure you turn on your notification, subscribe, and like this video. Don't forget to share again. Till my next video, bye.